Cricket here. We're going to take a look at the TX200 MKIII, one of the more popular spring air rifles. Supposed to be an excellent rifle for field target. This one is in 22 caliber, and I chose that for just general hunting. I wanted one nice springer in my collection of PCPs, and so I chose the TX200, and so far I'm very happy with this rifle. It's extremely accurate. It's very well made. It comes from England, from Air Arms. So let's get to it and take a little closer look at it. I'll try to touch base on a few things that, again, when I was out shopping for an air rifle, I did not find as I'm digging around. Maybe, I'm sure it's out there somewhere, but I'm just trying to help everybody get a little better look at these rifles because they do cost a few dollars. So anyhow, the TX200 is an extremely well made rifle from what I can tell. This has got the beach stock on it. It's extremely comfortable. It's got a really nice fish scaling on it, right in the spot where you want to put your hand. It's got a real nice fish scaling on the pistol grip. It'll be hard for everybody to see, so I'm going to get up close and personal here for a second. You guys can get a good look at it. It's scalloped out is what I would call it, quite a bit. So when you go to put your hand up and slide it in, it actually lets your hand get back behind it more. So being a right-handed stock, it's really a lot more comfortable than an ambidextrous type one, or the kind without the comb on it. So it's a very, very comfortable rifle to shoot for me, and I really think it's a very well made stock for a sporter stock. I must say it's extremely comfortable. I'm not much of a sporter stock guy. I like the thumbhole stocks. It's just my taste. So maybe eventually someday I'll get a thumbhole stock for this one. So this one's in 22 caliber, like I said, and it shoots about 740 feet per second. It's all stock. There's nothing ever been done to it. It's got a little slight buzz to it, I guess. For me, it's no big deal. I don't much care about it. It doesn't bother me. So it shoots extremely smooth. I have Grand Crowning test on it, and I get maybe, I think, 20 feet or if less than that in deviation. So this gun operates as an under lever, as you see here. This lever pops open, and I like to point out I have a little bit of a cocking aid on it. I guess I really don't want to call it a cocking aid, because I don't think they do anything to help you cock the rifle. But what I found is when you try to open it up without it on there, you really got to pry your fingers in here in order to pop it open. When I put this on, I was able to just flick it open, and much easier. So I put my thumb up against the back of it, and then I just pull with my finger, and it opens up real nice. Without it, as this one just slides, I gotta sit here and put my fingers between it and pop it like that, because if I try to do this like I was doing before, it doesn't open up as easy. So all I did was take a piece of PVC type plumbing tubing and then a little bit of electrical tape, and I just wrapped it up there nice and tight, made sure it didn't interfere with anything, and now I got a little cocking shoe or handle. So when you go to cock the rifle, it cocks very easy. You just bring it down. You can hear it click. Each one of those is an anti-bear trap mechanism. There's a little guy right here that you can see as you close it. It'll click, click, click. And what that does is that keeps everything from cutting your fingers off. So right here, as you see, you have this sliding, I guess, cylinder that cocks the rifle, and then the piston inside there flies up and smashes the air. So I guess a lot of people are worried about this slamming closed when your fingers are in here. So A, always keep your hand on the cocking lever, and B, you have the bear trap mechanism in there, and you also have the trigger, and the sear and all that stuff in there. So, but when you're loading a pellet, keep your hand on there, place it in the crotch of your leg or against your chest, keep it solid, or so that way when you grab your pellet, in case something would happen, you can just grab it and slide it up right up in there. So one thing I have noticed, and you see I dropped it, Cricket smashed his trigger finger a few weeks ago, so that's kind of still messed up a little bit. So he put it where it didn't belong, and it wasn't in an air rifle, so it was in my dirt bike. So I was playing around with the dirt bike, got my finger where it shouldn't have been. So anyhow, it's fairly open. I have medium to large hands, and they got it cut out, and there's a fair amount of room. The scope I have on is a center point. It's a 40 millimeter. It's a 3x9x40. I used medium height mounts, which I feel gives me a good cheek weld. So I'm going to decock the rifle, which is something I didn't know. Here's the safety on the back, and you just push it. Every time you cock it, it pops out, and you just push it. So if you ever want to push it off and then you need to re-push it, you just say you're out hunting and, oh, I'm going to take a shot, click, we want to, the shot went away, so I want to put the safety back on, just click it again, and voila, it's all set to go. So, and also, you can decock the rifle. So push the safety, and you don't want to pull it so far back that the safety pops out. You can see it pops out. You just push down just a little bit, and then pull the trigger. You can hear that go, and then it'll catch on the anti-bear trap. So now it won't go nowhere. So you gotta push down just a little bit and release the anti-bear trap, and now it's gone. So now it's decocked. So remember, you got a pellet in there if you loaded one up. So anyhow, I use the medium mounts. These are Air Force rings. They just seem like a nice ring to me with the scope pin stops. So the cheek weld I get is extremely nice with the medium high mounts. With this particular scope, it's a 1-inch ring. I get a good eye alignment, so it's quick to snap up and grab. And as you can see, now they designed the rifle extremely well. It's a little over 40 inches long. I find that 40 inches in an air rifle is actually pretty nice. It's not too long, not too short. It is a little heavy, at 9 pounds. So I guess eat your Wheaties. It's a little on the heavier side. The trigger is extremely nice. It was set really light when I got it. I like it a little heavier, and all I did was take the action out of the stock with 2 bolts here, and the whole action pulls off, and I think there's 1 bolt down here, and then there's just a 1 screw adjustment for the weight tension. That worked extremely well. There's not much travel or anything in the trigger. It's very adjustable. It's got a nice rubber butt pad. Overall, I'd say the gun is extremely well made. They're known for their bluing. They got beautiful bluing, and they're supposed to be extremely easy to take apart and work on, which we'll do someday when we decide to tune this one. But as I said, I don't see no point in tuning it at all. My crowning numbers I have are right on over here, so we'll whip them out real quick. And guns are rolling around. Can't have that. Just the stock setting, I got 740 to 726. So we're looking at 5 would be 30, and 10 would be 15. So we're looking at 40, 30, 25. So we're only looking at 15 beat per second deviation on the rifle. It shoots extremely consistent for a non-tuned rifle. I'm very, very happy with that. I really can't ask for a much better Springer. I use it for taking out the house sparrows and the starlings, and I shoot spinners out to 60 yards, even 80 yards with it, and I've had good success with 1-inch spinners at 40 yards, and then I go to about 1.5 inch spinner out at 80 yards. So all in all, excellent rifle, nice shooting rifle, a little on the heavy side, but it shoots off the bench extremely well. As you'll see, we'll do a little bit of shooting with it in just a little bit. I think it's a great value in an air rifle. For a spring rifle, I don't think you can get much nicer. So if you don't mind popping this open, easy to cock, easy to decock. You don't mind a little extra weight. It's definitely a rifle that needs to be looked at for both hunting and just shooting in your backyard. pretty quiet. I think the action part is quieter than the report part. So there you have it. Let's go do some shooting. Woo, we got the thumbs up. Yeah. Alright guys, it's go time for shooting the TX200. So I'm going to do a little bench shooting here with it. Don't be too critical on the Cricket because he was motocrossing all yesterday, so he's really tired and weak. And I'm not the greatest spring gun shooter in the world. I can practice for a while and get better, but anyways, enough talking. Let's get to shooting. Here's the gun again. Beautiful gun. Safety's right on the back. Easy to get to. I got my nice 3x9x40. I'm shooting in an 18-yard range right now. We'll take her out a little bit farther in a little bit. And I'll just show you how I do things. I like to keep my tin of pellets right close hand to my right hand because that's the way I prefer to load. Alright, grab it. See how easy that comes open with a little bit of a swell on here? So I usually put my finger, grab it, and just pull back. No more pinching. I hate pinching. So anyways, grab it good with both hands. It is a spring gun. Make sure you stay on it. Cock her all the way back till it locks. Maybe make sure that safety pops out. Grab your pellet. Like I said, to me, there's plenty of room to get in there. My hands aren't huge or nothing, but they ain't tiny either. Then you want to release with the button. Release that, and away you go. So now we're all gonna hit the safety, and we're gonna just take a nice deep breath. I'm not gonna squeeze the gun much. I try to use a lighter hold, but I find the TX shoots off a bench pretty well. It don't jump around too much, and I really want to stress the fact that it's an untuned gun. I'm not bashing tuners or whatever. All I'm saying is you can buy the thing and shoot the thing with a little buzz. Maybe not. Maybe you get one with no buzz. I don't know. But for me, the gun shoots great, just as it is. You know, I spend that kind of money on an air rifle. I feel it should at least work, and I shouldn't have to stick a bunch of money into it. The nice part about it is, if you want to stick a bunch of money into it, you can have yourself a even better one. Cocking is very smooth. I have no issues with cocking at all. It doesn't feel grindy. It doesn't feel anything. Probably a run, I don't know, maybe 1,500 to 2,000 rounds through it since I got it. So it's been shot a fair amount, but I'm hoping to get a lot more than that out of it. So loudness, like I said, it's not very loud report wise. I think the action is much louder than the report. So also we're going to do a little show on different pellets. All air guns prefer different pellets for different reasons, and the TX is no different in my opinion. This particular one likes cheap pellets right here, Benjamin PCP or Crossman hollow points or Crossman domed pellets. Don't know why. Kind of happy about it. It loves them. It shoots these really well. I'll shoot a couple different pellets out of it in our next little section of shooting, and you'll see. You'll see the accuracy go from good to not so good, and the only difference will be is what pellet I put in there. So I just really like to remind everybody or tell everybody, because I didn't know this when I was spring gun shopping or even any pellet gun shopping. I mean, I get a gun, I'm like, it doesn't shoot, it should shoot. These are the same pellets that make the gun. Why doesn't it shoot? You know, you get mad, send the gun back. You know, maybe it was the wrong pellet, I don't know. But all I know is that I've learned some guns like some pellets more than others, and it's amazing. It's really amazing to me that that little itty bitty pellet can make that big a difference. So, all right, let's do a little target action, and you can see them actually hitting the paper.